Hello everyone, my name is Clementine. Welcome back to Clementine Creative, where we create stuff, just like, always. We're very, very creative. I'm back with another real-time video, and today we have line art, which is, and this is kind of a really weird introduction, but we're just gonna go fast into it. We're gonna, start right off the bat just because it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna try to keep this 1 hour long, maybe an hour and a half, but I don't want to create too long video, like too many. I don't want this video to be really, really long. But line art is one of those things that you can't. 1 hour is not a lot. All right. So we'll see how much I'll do in this 1 hour. Everything else will kind of be real time, not real time. Everything else will just be like time lapse. Hopefully, I really want to get like at least a front view, but I doubt it. Like I think I will not get anywhere close to that. I also made a back view here, so yeah, I'm a little bit. I have a little bit of a cold, so that might be a little bit weird right now. But I already made the views, so now just like the poses are already done. Now I just need to draw on top of them, and I'm just gonna make this a little bit lighter. So, hopefully you can still see this. If you have it like really high quality, I'm pretty sure you can. So that's that. I'm gonna make a new layer, and now this new layer is ready to be used. All right, so I'm completely ready. This is gonna be a long session. I'm gonna try to make it fast, but also maybe a little bit of a longer video this time. So grab some snacks, some popcorn, some don't work while you're listening to me. Just look at my awesome video. It's probably not that awesome, but take some popcorn, some snacks, some soda. Chill down and watch. And this hour or an hour and a half should go by like nothing, because I got my teacup here. It's empty, so there's nothing in it, but I have it there, because I won't be chilling, I'll be actually working. But let's go into this. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just gonna draw out the face. So like I said, this is all real time, but this time everything is noticeably a lot more refined. And when doing these videos, I tend to sometimes not speak because I just run out of things to talk about. Things that concern the actual project that I'm doing, or the line art or whatever. So if that happens now, I'm just gonna start talk about things that that are happening in my life right now, or some of the things that I like to do, different things. So because being just quiet is probably really weird. Alright, so I'm just throwing in, the eraser is really big here. Just throwing in a little bit of a indication of the neck area. Now I always kind of draw the base, first, and I am going to be turning the canvas. I'm very sorry, but that's just how I'm used to working. So I always draw this as like a certain what the crap am I talking about? I always draw this part like a base, so that that it's easier for me to work on top of all of this and just delete out whatever I don't want. I've been looking at the actual concept. The thing is, I'm still not very much sure what I want to. Oh, this is all gray. I just noticed that this is not even black. This is black. Alright, let's go to levels and just make all this black. Alright, there we go. That looks a lot better. There we go. So I haven't really decided what I wanted to do for the for the design yet. I have the thumbnails, but I haven't really started kind of like deciding which parts of each individual thumbnail I will use. Because the way I usually use my thumbnails is that I use bits and pieces out of all of them and then come up with something, you know, something different. You know, I don't create thumbnails and then the one that I like the most. I usually combine, you know, and get some designs out there. So the ears are not very symmetrical, which I kind of don't like. There we go. Not everything has to be 100% symmetrical, because neither is real life. So alright, we've got the face in, and I kind of like to start working on that as soon as possible to just, you know, get the whole head or the facial features dropped in. But I think I'll leave it for now and I'll actually focus on the designing. So we can see that, you know, some of the key parts that I will definitely leave in is let me just pick a different color here. So one of the key elements that I will keep in is most definitely, you know, this sort of a thing, this like guard, and then this little cloth coming out of it. And I will keep this cloth here as well. So this is like the main part you saw everywhere. I really like these glasses, and I think I want to keep those in too, but girl with glasses kind of seems very generic already. Alright, so let's see what we have on the next one. When it comes to this one, so basically when I was drawing these, I really liked the shoes, you know, that I was making. I was making these shoes. Oopsie, that was weird. I'll just go on top of these. So I was making these shoes, and it's not the design. Like, the design is pretty sexy, and I already know what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna make this particular design. This is all gonna be gold, so I thought that would look really sexy. But then again, I really like this whole urban. What the hell? What the hell? But I really like this urban look on this one. Like, you know, it kind of looks more like, you know, something a bandit would wear. But what I was thinking that if I were to use this one, that, you know, we have this little part here, but then I would make, you know, the shoe part even higher up, so that all of this would be a shoe, basically, or just a guard. Because I don't like the whole low shoe, you know. And then the last one we have is this one. So what I like about this one, and that I will most definitely use, is this part here. So this has like a glove, or, you know, a protection of sort, and I know that I will most definitely use this, but it'll be all the way to up here, because that's what I was already planning on using when I was looking at, you know, references for MMA gloves. And then I know that I will definitely, like, this is, you know, all pretty much the same. If I decide to go with the very first design, which is this one, because this one looks the best, and I'm sorry if you're hearing, you know, sounds of my computer. If I'm gonna go with this one, I know that for sure I will add in this element here. So right now it looks like she has a really flat leg. Obviously that's not the case. It kind of goes like that. I know that I will use this part. This element will definitely be used if I decide to go with the first one, which I might actually do. I'm still deciding. It's very hard to decide, but you know what, for the first, I'm not gonna be too, you know, I'm not gonna be like too indecisive as to what I should do. I'm going to start with this part here in this area, the whole arm, and then I'm gonna go, you know, worrying about the shoes, because the pants are gonna be the pants. Or this girl is more of a Street Fighter, Tekken, you know, games that are fighting games, or let's say Dead or Alive, games like that. You know, she would be a fighter that she would be a character that would fit in a fighting universe. I really like the whole breast and bra thing. But then, you know, I really also like, not this, but this one is not that bad either, where she doesn't wear any bra. it's a little bit more appealing, but I'm still not sure. And if you're hearing my cat, nothing can be done. They're annoying little creatures. Alright, so let's just actually first go to the guard. There we go. So let's just delete this out a little bit and just throw in the guard. So I think I'm gonna go with a very simple. Oh yeah, why is this turned off? So we have a very simple shape here for the actual guard. This is not the one that I want. It's this one. Let's see. So what I have here is they go somewhere along those lines. And then it just kind of goes up there, which it's okay, but definitely not what I'm looking for. I'm thinking I need something like this. And I'm just gonna like make a nice shape here. There we go. So I throw that in. And you know, when you're doing line art, obviously you want to have everything really well, like refined, you know, and polished. So that's the whole point of the line art, is to make it look nice. You do your best, you know. And you need to realize that line art is very important in concept art. It gives off a lot of information to the 3D character concept artist, or 3D character artist, I'm sorry, to the 3D character artist, which, you know, he uses to create this piece. Now, it really depends on the actual 3D artist. You know, some prefer to just have like the digital painting, so that you don't need to you know, bother too much with the line art. But you know, a lot of artists also like the line art. You know, I know that a lot of AAA companies most definitely have a lot of line art involved, just because this is expensive and you really want everything to be thought out nicely. And if you don't know what AAA means, AAA companies are basically companies who have a bunch of cash, a bunch of dough, man. That's literally what they're all about. And what they can do, and let's say the opposite, I guess, of AAA. I mean, obviously you have AA and an A, but I guess the complete opposite of that would be indie. And what they have, like what AAA has that indie doesn't, is they have dough. They have a lot of money, and they're able to, you know, invest a lot in the pre-production, which is where I guess concept artists come into play. And you know, obviously they have a lot of money also to invest in marketing and, you know, different sorts, and that's why their games are usually at least technical wise they're better. You know, they don't have that many glitches. But we do realize that that is not 100% true, as there are many indie games out there that are, you know, better working than, you know, some of the AAA titles. I'm not exactly sure what the frick I'm doing with this shit. I'm swearing a lot in these videos. I'm sorry if I'm swearing. There's like two different sides to me. Is when I'm like doing and working, I swear. But you know, when someone asks me like for business inquiries or something like that, I'm like really it's like I'm a different person all of a sudden. And that's how I kind of want to be. You know, you want to give off the best image as possible. So I use, like, you know, when I'm around friends, obviously I'm not all formal or whatever. But when somebody contacts me, obviously I'm not gonna be like, yo, what's up, bitch? You know, that sounded really horrible, but you know, it's, you know, I don't do that. I don't think it's also you're unrecommended that you do that. I would say it's very unprofessional, but this is YouTube and I like to have a little bit of fun, you know. So I'm gonna make a little interesting design there. And let me see if I can throw in another one of these. There we go. Alright, we have that in. I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright, so this somewhat looks okay. And now we're gonna do the... Okay, so now we encountered a little bit of a problem. Which is not a problem at all, but I'm just gonna have to expand the canvas. There we go, so I can draw this thing in. Alright, so I want this shape to be very freeform, and I really like this one, so that's what I'm gonna try to copy. Alright, so we're just like, go like that. So yeah. So basically this is the entire process in a nutshell, I guess. You know, you're just drawing or refining whatever it is that you drew earlier. Now the way you can do it, and I feel like a lot of artists do use that method, I guess, is... let me see something. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. And a way, a technique that a lot of artists use is that you start with something a little bit more rough, and then you just refine it as you go. Well, that is completely fine. You know, you can work that way. I like to, when it comes to line art, I like to just start anew, I would say. That's kind of how I like working. So, because I feel like when I'm refining, there's a lot of... First of all, there is a certain style, that happens when you're like... Alright, sorry for the weird transition here. There was an editing done, and you probably noticed it. I had a phone call, which is kind of embarrassing to happen on the video, but okay. And I do not like this part here, so I'm gonna do it like that. So if you hear any kind of background noise, just like always, just kind of ignore it. It's probably nothing. Alright, this is totally not possible right here, right? So we just want to create something that's actually possible. Alright, there we go. And I'm gonna add a little bit of these little dots and what these dots do, and I'm actually gonna make a weird shape here. Oh crap. The color got changed. If you press X in Photoshop, what it does, it changes the color. So what I want to do here, there we go. So how do you like these real-time videos? I know there's not a lot of like constant viewers, people who constantly come back to watch my videos, so maybe nobody will actually answer this question. But how do you like these real-time videos? I know they're a little bit different and maybe not as fun. I like making these, but maybe they're not as fun to watch. I don't know. I know that this one person on DeviantArt really likes them, and that kind of keeps my motivation up. There we go. This one looks a lot more. The second one that I'm doing looks a lot more. Has a lot more energy in it. And I'm gonna make another third little piece there. So you want to keep the basically what I'm now trying to do as I'm doing this line art. I'm trying to incorporate some energy in it, and the way you achieve this is very simple, as a matter of fact, and you can learn it. But it just takes a lot of practice, and basically how you achieve that is you draw with energy. And I'm going to show just a little bit of an example right here on the arm, or actually here when I'm going to be designing the jacket, because I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. If I do the boobs squeeze together thing, I need to make them a little bit smaller. Another cut editing. Now this time it was again my phone, but an alarm clock. I had a little alarm clock set up at 6 p.m. Damn it. Okay, I got, these interruptions are so annoying. So let's see, I'm squeezing the boobs in right now. Let me see. So this is all very... I love how this one is way bigger than the other, even though it's like... don't you just hate when you have to draw boobs and it just doesn't work out at all? There we go. So something like that. Alright. I'm just gonna see which one I like more, but I think I'm gonna go with the whole squeezed boobs because she's gonna wear a bra thing. Alright, so it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking this is okay, so I'm gonna go with this. And she has this very basic bra, which is this is more like a bikini than a bra, because, but I'm gonna make it a bra this time. So again, you're hearing telephone, not my telephone this time though. If you are hearing that, it's like not my phone. And you're hearing sounds, people talking. That's my mother. That is so annoying whenever you're trying to like record a video and there are people just like freaking talking and not shutting up, even though you specifically say that they shouldn't make any noise. Oh, whatever. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just throwing in the bra thing. If you don't know how to draw bras, we're in the same basket, I guess you could call it. Because I don't know how to draw bras either. They're too fucking complicated. I mean, they're not that complicated. It's just the shape of, you want to get the shape nice. Well, when it comes to bras, really, you can just draw anything from, looking like a bikini top to looking like an actual bra. Now, if you're looking for like the sexy factor, then you want to go with the bikini. You don't want to go with a bra, because bra it's not as sexy as a bikini. And that makes a lot of sense, because a bra covers a lot more than a bikini. So let me just throw this out. Okay, again, another tradition. There's gonna be a lot of editing, and I'm not even gonna apologize for it anymore, because god damn it, it's like, it makes me so mad when I'm trying to like record, there's a bunch of voices, like noises just happening. So I'm not even gonna apologize. If there's a noise and I think it needs to be edited out, I'm just gonna edit it out, and you're not even, like, you're gonna know, but I'm not even gonna be like saying it. Hey, I just edited something out. Alright, so I like the use of black in my line art, as you can see. So, drawing the outline of the boobs, like in this case, is, I guess, kind of pointless, because really it's going to be covered all by a jacket. So, and if I was talking about something earlier and I totally skip on the theme right now, yeah, I'm sorry. I was quiet for some time right now while my mother was talking on the phone, so I don't know if I was talking about something specific. Alright, there we go. Now we're just throwing the boobs. And no, I don't like that. That's why I like bikini more, because there's no that line in between, and it just looks so much better. Because, basically how boobs would work now is like this, and then they kind of go out like so. which is not that attractive, everyone. It's not that attractive. It's so weird. Like, I am so I have this problem of whenever I have to like draw what and then I know that people are gonna be watching it. It's like, you know, when I'm doing a recording, basically, I'm very nervous. No, subconsciously I don't really think that I am, but I am, because I see it later. And basically what happens is that all of the stuff that I later do looks kind of like crap. So that kind of sucks, but hey, you got all kinds of people out there, alright? So, because, yeah, and then it doesn't look good. It doesn't look any good at all. The left boob is, or her right boob is a little bit lower, and we don't want that. Alright, sorry that I was really quiet. I was just trying to concentrate. 100% concentration level. Hopefully this turns out okay. Like, I have a bad feeling just because I'm recording while doing this, and I feel like it's gonna not look that good. If this line art doesn't look as good as the others, it's your fault, because you're watching me. So you should feel bad. Alright. Whatever, we threw that in. It kind of doesn't make any sense right now, so what I'm gonna do, because it's curved and this is not supposed to be curved if we're facing it from the front, it's more or less just, you know, straight. You know that moment when you spend a lot of times just studying boob cracks so you can like draw them correctly? Life of an artist, everyone. Or a designer, really. We don't want them to look like they're kind of like saggy. You want them to look like they're fake, because that's what people like in games. Isn't it funny how all, like, when you look at real women, you always say, man, I like real boobs or whatever, you know, and not fake and whatever. But in like games, none of those boobs are actually real. They're just more or less, all of them look like they're fake. And the thing is way too damn low, so this needs to be higher. I feel like I can hear everything running, all of the machinery or whatever. It's just because I can, you know, I have my earphones plugged in my microphone, so I can hear whatever it's recording, and that's kind of how it sounds like. Okay, so this is like somewhat okay. Let's see, what will be the next part? The next part will be me making this look a little bit better. Like I said, drawing with energy sucks if you don't know how to do it. Alright. So if you want to know how to draw with energy, I'm going to show an example. But I need to kind of decide on... Well, let's go on the arms. And keep that for the last, the whole jacket. Not for the last, but, you know, later. So what is not energy is what I'm doing right now, is this. This is not drawing with energy, alright? Drawing with energy is this. You know, you have like these freedom lines, and that's what creates the whole energetic feel. So we have a little bit of a fur-ish thing over here. Fur. There we go. So you know what? I'm just gonna start like talking about some random stuff that I'm doing right now. Because hey, it's always fun to hear about people's lives, don't you think? So I started recently watching The Walking Dead, you know, the season 6, even though I know I'm a bit late. And I'm not gonna spoil, so you don't have to worry if you do watch The Walking Dead. I know some people don't really like it. I started watching that, and I loved it, except the whole... I hated it. Now it's like mid-season finale, and I'm just like, no! Like, I want to watch more. Why did you take it away? But it's gonna come back, and I actually forgot when, but I think it's in February. I'm not sure. Alright. It had a pretty sweet, I guess, ending, and there are some characters that I absolutely hate right now. Now, since I don't want to really spoil anything, but this is not really spoiling, so I guess I'll just say it, who it is that I hate. You know, when they get to this town, and then there's that chick that kinda, the blonde one, the hair cutter. If you don't watch this right now, it's gonna be the most boring shit ever. The girl that kind of gives her, god damn it, I'm so sorry. It's YouTube, right? It is YouTube. The girl who cuts hair, and she's got 2 sons, and her younger son is just like the most annoying little fuckhead in the entire planet. I just don't like him. He's just like, Mom. I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's like he's basically the biggest fucking scaredy cat in the whole planet, and you know. And I just don't like him at all. He should just choke on a zombie bite. There you go. That's a nice insult. What am I gonna do now, you may ask? I don't know. I do know I want to add that in. So let me just start refining the hand down here. So, you know, if you don't know how to draw one, just freehand, like, you know, freestyling it, do it like I do. Kind of make a little sketch thingy first, and then draw it, you know. Never draw things the way that you think they are. You need to draw the way they actually are. Alright. Oh, and since we're on the theme of The Walking Dead, I also don't like her older son either. I don't like neither of those fucking sons. God damn it, I just hate all these little... Ah, they're so annoying. God. Alright, so... I'm gonna try to throw in some kind of a shield thing here. And let me see... Truth. I know that I kind of want it to be a little circle, and then we have that. What? And where did I see that? Oh yeah, that's the last design, right? It is the last design. Sorry, that was like me scything, and it just made a huge sound. And just let me kind of throw in something like that. See how funny it is when I'm completely quiet? Don't you just hate it when I'm completely quiet? Or maybe you like it because I otherwise speak way too much. It's either one of these 2 things. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. So this is where the trouble starts to happen. I'm not even sure what colors I will use for this part here. but I'm thinking just a regular strap here, and I'm actually gonna draw the arm out this time. And if you don't know what this is, neither do I. No, I'm joking. It's basically the hand, like you know, it's a guard for her hand when she punches. And this is, I know you're thinking, this is a really weird clenched fist. Just, you know, just live with it, man. Don't judge. Why you gotta be judging, man? Why you hating on my concepts? Alright, I'm not 100% sure as to what is going to be here right now. I think I'm gonna repeat that shape that you saw on the shoulder guard earlier. There we go, and just honor these. Alright, and I think I'm gonna actually add them on up here as well. I got one. Right, two. And now we're just gonna now I'm gonna give her, like, you know, those fingerless gloves. And it's really gonna bring out the entire design there. I'm just gonna make these white lines that'll kind of indicate her shape of the arm or whatever. Very simple, not gonna complicate things too much. Don't complicate your life. That's something that designers like to do, and I like to do it too. Is, you know, we spend a lot of time doing some, you know, some stuff that, you know, necessarily won't even change the design that much. So we're just gonna create these bandages here. Bandages are awesome. It's like bandages are kind of like guns and girls. Alright, they look really good together, right? It's very easy to make a like an awesome design if you combine a girl and a gun, right? Because we like girls and people like guns, so you've got two very easy subjects, and now you just have to throw them in. And obviously it's very easy, so now I'm basically gonna create all this here black. This line here, and just make this huge. There we go. All right. So this is what we have right now, and this is kind of actually going to be gold. So yeah, there we go. I'm just going to create that a little bit. There we go. There we go, everyone. That's done right there. It's done. So now what I'm kind of thinking, I really like the glasses. Like, I really like the glasses, and I think I want to like include those in. But at the same time, I don't want to because they're so overused. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go with this hairstyle. And I'm still very uncertain about the whole. So let's first go with the face, and I know that I want her to look like she's really sharp or whatever. And first of all, her ears are way too small. There we go. I hope that this is gonna look some good. Let me see how long I've been. Okay, so we've been working on this for 45 minutes, a little bit less, but almost somewhere around there. So we really need to pick up the pace. So let me just lower this eye down. So I'm just basically experimenting here, so I don't know if this is actually, if it looks that good or not, but we'll see after, like, when I zoom out. That's when we see if it looks, you know, good or it looks like crap. That's what designing is all about. And this whole 1 hour thing is quite a challenge to me, because I know that I used to take me like 6 hours to create the front view only. So if I'm actually able to create anything that looks remotely good in an hour of time, that will be a really good thing for me. So here we have the eyes, and I actually really like that. I'll be honest, I really do like that. Alright, so now we want to throw in the nose and the eye folds, or whatever these things are called. I actually forgot. Alright. Throw in the nose, which is very simple. I draw it very simple. I don't complicate my life with the nose. It's black down here, which indicates the shadow under the nose. Right? And we go shape like that, and just little 2 round circles for the nostrils. And we want to delete that. There we go. And what I also will do is kind of like make it a slight shadow. Maybe, you know, this is all debatable, actually, no. Something like that. Make it maybe a little bit wider, or just actually flatten it down a little bit. There we go. Like so. And just, you know, indicate a line there. You kind of pull it up. And that's it, you know, that's the nose, really. It kind of looks like her mouth right now. But we want to raise it up a little bit, because it needs to be where the ears end. And I think I'm still going to change it a little bit. But let's throw in the lips now. So I'm going to create a more serious look for this character. And maybe like she'll have a huge lip on the bottom. I know it looks kind of crap. It looks kind of like crap right now, but what I like about working with black is that you can just delete it out and you get the shapes that you need. You know what this kind of looks like? Kind of like some of the Marvel not cartoons, comics, you know, they have this style. Or there's dark lips on the top, and I really like this, which is not something that I used to include when it, you know, came to drawing characters, really, because I'm a manga artist, should I say, or manga is a huge part of my illustration, like my concepting style, right? And that's obviously very noticeable. But I really like the whole lip thing. Now the lips are a little bit on the not straight side, and what I want to do actually is there we go. So they're not 100% straight. Which is it? You know, I want to fix that. And they're not 100% symmetrical either, which I like the left side a little bit more than the right side. So I'm gonna copy that, paste it. Ooh, that's what I like about digital, is that it's very easy to just copy and paste things. And now what I'm gonna do is alright. There we go. I think that looks fantastic. So I'm just gonna drop that in. This part will not be transparent if you're going to be using this for like some kind of purposes, like, you know, advertising, and you want to put it on a different background, just make sure that you put this on multiply and it'll look great on any background with it. So here we go. I was also considering giving her some tattoos, but you know, now I'm not really gonna go into this. I'm gonna give her alright, so you saw a transition here again. Basically what I'm gonna do is gonna throw in some of her, you know, she's gonna look like she's pissed off. Alright, what the hell is this? Is it like, no, it's not. It's this thing. I don't even know how I activate that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's this option where you just kind of basically you activate it, and what it does is that you can only draw in within the borders of where the paint is already set. So if I were to activate it now, I would only be capable of drawing inside of, let's say, eyes, and wherever the line art is, that's where I can draw. But anything that's not colored in, that's, you know, you can't draw. And that's really annoying. It's a good setting when you're painting. It is a very good setting, but if you accidentally activate it, you're like, you don't have, and if you don't know what it is, you'll have problems. So if you're using Photoshop, you know that that's it. And if you want to know where to activate that, you kind of activate it on the layers setting. You know, when you have layers on the top, it says like below the layer mode or layer blending options, there's something that says lock, and the first little box, checkered box, that you press that and that's what happens. There we go. Alright. And now it's the hair. So I'm really skeptical about the hair. And I might just leave it for now. So, do I like the handguard? Do you guys like the handguard? That's what I want to know. I know there's not a lot of you, and a lot of people don't even answer my questions. I never even asked a lot of questions, but tell me if you like the handguard. If you actually make it this far so that you even hear this question. Alright, so let's go to the body. And I yawned there. I'm sorry. I can yawn if I want. These are my videos, man. I can do what I want. What I'm gonna have to do though is design the. I'm gonna have to design the jacket right now. So I've been avoiding it for some time now, as you noticed probably. But now it's time that I finally throw it in there. Throw myself out there. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna throw myself out. Alright. From afar, you know, it looks relatively good. Alright. Alright. So what I want to do now is throw in the jacket. So, not the hard part, because I don't know which one to make. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna throw in the indication. Now if it was the open jacket, it would look like this. Then this would go down like so. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I might actually throw in this one without the bra. So that's what I'm gonna do. I know, these are the little things that you realize after you're already in. You're like, you know what, that will look better, and you shouldn't feel like, oh no, now I kind of drew this and I'm not capable of, now I can't fix it anymore. You shouldn't settle in with anything you don't like. So if you think that something else would look well, or not, or maybe would, you know, but if you think that something else will look like better, then you should go for that. Obviously the design is going to change slightly because I don't like it 100% there. Like that, and then I'm gonna go up, and this is now open right here, right? Yeah, it's open right here. So I'm gonna just delete the, oh, I'm just gonna delete the boob, not the boobs, yeah, the boobs too actually. Gonna just delete this. Oh, don't wanna go too far out. First I'm gonna try it with the bra. If I like it, I'll keep it. I doubt it though. I highly doubt that I'll actually like it with the bra on. So I'm just gonna keep that part of the breast or the boob. Throw in an indication that it's there. You know what? I want to make this boob bigger. And you're hearing some weird ass punching noises or whatever. I'm sorry. My videos can be perfect, everyone. They cannot be perfect, even though I want them to be. Alright. Buttons. We're gonna make Benjamin Button. No, I'm joking. But 1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing that I am gonna do though, I'm gonna throw it down like this, right here. Gonna turn it so it's straight. There we go. And oh, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Alright, there we go. I really doubt that the whole bra thing will work out. Just so you know, if you got emotionally attached to the bra, I'm really sorry, but it's probably gonna have to go. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll be lucky enough so that I keep it in. We make it go nice and up, like so. There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna erase this little part here a little bit hard, and I'm just gonna draw it in. There we go. And I'm gonna delete that because if it intersects, it's very annoying. But I want to make it way wider, so I'm just gonna make it really wide, because that's the whole point of the design that I originally drew, was that it was really wide, which in reality you wouldn't have. But since it's not reality, it can look like that. So there we go. I really like that now. Alright, gonna indicate a little bit more of this shape here. Alright, sorry, I'm really sorry that I'm so quiet. It's very hard to for me to concentrate, because, you know, let's say for people that are like teachers and they make YouTube videos, it's a little bit easier, just, you know, because they're, you know, probably used to the whole thing of talking and working, but for me it's very hard, you know, still trying to get used to it. Because I never talk to myself when I work, so that I would like to practice for this or whatever. That would be really weird. Don't do that. Don't do that, kids. Alright, so now I'm just gonna duplicate these buttons. I'm not gonna draw them again, I'm just gonna duplicate them. There we go. Damn it. Like so. Maybe a little bit wider. There we go. And now I'm just going to create this little line here. I'm really liking where this is going right now. Despite this being a real-time video, where I most definitely will, it will not be the best thing, I think, because of the whole situation where I get kind of nervous or whatever. It's still a, you know, I really like it. And if you're wondering when am I actually filming this, it's quite embarrassing, but it's tomorrow is going to be Friday, so I'm making this for tomorrow. Well, I did have time. I had some other work that had to be done, and so you know, and then I got a little bit lazy, wanted to watch The Walking Dead, and here we are. Here we are, people. I try to find a good balance between having fun and work, but you should probably always work a little bit more than have fun. You can always have fun when you get the job, you know. Alright, oh, I know we have to draw this side. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that this wasn't even drawn in yet, so just have to draw it in. There we go. There we go, everyone. And oopsie, I'm sorry about that. What I like to do is add in these little shadows. I think it kind of gets, you know, adds depth to the, line art. Alright. The hell is this? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's kind of hide this thing. Alright, so I like how it's looking right now, but I think I want to change the breasts a little bit, because they look like they're fucking weird. So they're weird, and I just want to fix that, you know. I'm thinking of making them, you know, more natural looking, and I might actually get rid of the bra. I'm gonna get rid of the bra for now. I can always throw it in later because it's just a blob of dark color. No need to cry over it. There we go. What I'm going to do now is going to follow this line and just drop it in here. And again, following this line. Nope. I do like the whole idea now that they're joined together, so if this was an actual boob, I'm gonna need to actually draw this on the lower layer in red so that I actually see it through the whole darkness. Oops. There we go. Let's see how long I've been recording. 1 hour, everyone. So this has been 1 hour now, officially. Or a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit more. I'm gonna try to finish at least the front, so, you know. So you guys got something to look at, huh? Alright. I like that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go copy this. And let's go back. My throat hurts really bad. I'm just like, I got this cold and it's destroying me, everyone. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. It's okay, you don't have to cry. You're not crying? Well, fuck you then. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, everyone. Just gonna refine that a little bit more. You know what goes through my head right now as I'm drawing this? Have you ever watched Air Gear, which is like an anime? Or, you know, read a manga, because the anime only goes this far and then it ends, but the manga I've never read. I only watched the anime, and I really liked it. And I think a lot of you would as well. Give it a shot. Don't knock it till you try it. Should I, in this case, now go with the bra? I think I actually will go with the bra. There was no chemistry between us all. There's chemistry between me and my viewers, though. I know you love me, and I know you want to make love to me and my sexy butthole, but I have no idea what the hell I'm just saying right now. This is gonna be so awkward. Like, you know, can you imagine like a future employee being like, alright, this guy makes videos, let's see what he's all about. He's like, let's see this real-time video. And he watches this video, and then I'm like talking about you making love to my butt, and they're just like, what the hell. Alright, just draw some interesting pattern on the bra. And you know what? You won! You know what? Your idea to add in the bra was really good. I'm so happy that you're right there. You're wondering who I'm talking to? Huh. Well, don't be stupid. I'm talking to you, of course. You, the viewer. I heard you saying add in the bra. I heard you say that. Thank you. It was the right decision after all. Let me just throw in the bra here. There we go. Look at that. That is just awesome looking. And now I'm gonna add these little little stripes or whatever these things are here. So let me just add the first one. Just delete it all out. So this is what basically real-time looks like. Not that interesting, is it? I'm just like checking if the boots are a little bit too low. You know what? I think they are a little bit too low. Or are they? Let me see the pose. No, they're fine. I mean, they are fine. They're okay. It's just, it looks like they're a little bit too low, but I think they're okay. Even if they are, you know. And there's nothing you can do about it now. I mean, there is, but we won't be doing anything about it. So I want to throw in these little lines that I came up. So let's just throw those in. They're like these little things, just, I don't know what the hell they're supposed to be, but they are. It makes for an interesting design. And I know for a fact that I will add ornaments to the edges of this jacket or whatever this is. Alright, so I'm thinking something like something like that. I like that. It looks like shit right now because I haven't, you know, I didn't come up with the set design for that, which I really don't care at this point. I will come up with that later in the digital painting process. But right now I wanted this to indicate that there is going to be a design element there, and that would be ornaments, you know. You know, I was actually doing a design, you know, graphic design for a woman once, and she said that she, you know, I created this, I don't know how it's called in English. It's that thing where you're advertising something and you have it like on multiple, it's like one paper but it's folded, and then each fold has its own little thing. So I did that. I don't know how it's called in English, I'm sorry. I did that for her, and it looked really sexy. The design was beautiful. You know, she basically, what she did was she was working on a gold, skin treatment with, gold, basically. And I used the pictures that she gave me and made the people, the women, on those pictures that had like gold on their faces, make like kind of like statues, but not really like statue, but the gold really came out, and just it was a very beautiful design overall. Sadly I don't have that anymore, but it was a beautiful design. And the woman, she didn't like it. She said it was a little bit too, like, it was too cold or whatever. And I think what she meant was that, the women looked like, like statues, but when she said it, it kind of made it sound like the colors are cold, which they were not, because there was a lot of hot colors. But she did say one thing, because I had these ornaments on the side, and instead of saying, oh, I like these ornaments, because she was a dumbass, she said, I really like these arguments on the side. And my boss, she was there, with me, and she said, you mean arguments? No, sorry, she meant, you mean ornaments? And she was like, yeah. And she said like arguments, man. That was really weird. So I'm thinking of adding them down here as well. I'm gonna try to make it look like it's the same pattern. I'm actually gonna go with something else. Just the whole center thing is not. You're hearing the clock right now. We have that little grandfather clock, and I really like that clock. The sound, it's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm just making this right now. There we go. Now remember, this is gonna probably be red and this is gonna be gold. So yeah. Should I add her like a necklace of some sort? I do think that her. What should I do on the? I'm sorry. Again, I breathed in. What should I do for her? Let's just throw in the pants really fast. Oh, actually, she's got another shirt under there. For the shirt, I'm just gonna go like this. So this is like gonna be like a white shirt. Yeah, I like that. I like that a bunch. A lot. I meant to say a lot. So yeah, I really like the direction this character is going in. That's why I like concept art. If it works out, what you're doing, it looks like the sexiest thing in the whole planet. I'm just experimenting with this whole white shirt. I know that I will insert this. Oopsie. I know that I will add this in now. It's just Right. Alright. Alright, and what I'm gonna just do here is a little bit of a fold indication. That's like your shirt that is just like coming out now, you know. And I might do the same on the other side, obviously. That was my cat. That's my cat. God damn it, cat. Don't you just like love cats when you're trying to do something and they're just like annoying the shit out of you? Alright. A little bit of a... Alright. So that's what we have here now. A shirt. There we go. So I really like that. So let's see how long we've been recording. We've got 10 more minutes and then we're probably gonna call it quits. Do you think you could go for... Do you think you could watch an hour long recording? Like, not an hour, 2 hours long recording. I am very skeptical about doing it. Because I know for a fact it's long and it's long and you can get tired of it, but this process is not fast at all, sadly. At least not, at least mine, the way, I mean, at least I'm not that fast at it, okay, so... At least I'm not that fast at it yet. I hope I can get fast at it real soon, so I'm, you know, like spending an hour on the front view and less than an hour in the back view. Back view always takes less time to create. Usually, people, usually. Alright, let me just add in these zoom lines, which I like to throw in. This thing, however, will not have any sort of ornament design on it, because it's just a regular white shirt. Alright, there we go. Now I'm more or less satisfied, and I don't want to add this thing here, so this is not nice. What do we have on the last one? It's just some bandages, I think, right? No, it's this thing. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I know that on the other arm I might want to go with a full set of armor, just full armor set. I'm not sure how that will work out though. And I need to make this area white on the arm. There we go. All right. Let's see if I could just and now obviously go for the same shape. Now I'm just doing fast sketches here because I haven't really thought out the design for this the thumbnail stage, but I probably should have done. Alright, and then what I want to do for this, and now just I guess this would be black. This here would be like a material between so that it can stretch, I guess. But this would just be a regular armor thing going on. Okay, we've got that, and I want to copy the design on the other side. There we go. Because this is what it'll transmit to. Transmit, is that not a person, a word? Hopefully it is. So this is what it'll turn into basically. And just do the entire thing, just right. So I really like this and I'm gonna go with this. You see how easy it is basically to create. You just, you go with the idea that you have. Sometimes it might work out, sometimes it might not work out, but if you don't try, you won't know. So I want to create a double thing here. I'm gonna just, you know what, I decided I'm gonna go for a 2-hour recording. I know this is a really long time, and hey, hopefully I can manage it. All right, hopefully the YouTube can manage it. So it's an hour and a half now, and we still have to create a little bit more. I'm gonna try to work as fast as I can with keeping in mind the entire thing, because I will not do the back view in this recording. It's just going to be like the back view is going to be time lapse, which if you've seen the front view, there's no real need for you to also look at the entire back view or whatever. So let me just throw these in. And another one down there. One, two, 2, 3, and then we have the fourth one here. So these are like just little holes or whatever. Not holes, little things. I don't know. They're just there for design, really. Just trying to work on this little piece here. Alright, and now I'm gonna delete this out right here because I don't like it's not going the same way as the one on this arm. So it's just, that's basically what it is here. It's like a rubber thing, so it's too close together. And then we create this little black part here, which is the actual cloth. There we go. And now and I'm thinking that all of this, when it's colored, is going to be gold. So there it is. There's the whole armor on the right arm. Now I'm thinking that the arms are a little bit too long, but that's life. And they're supposed to be somewhere around this size. So they're about one hand a little bit too big. So what I could do, you know what, I'm just gonna leave them like that, and I'm gonna fix them at the end, alright? If it really isn't working out. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm throwing in the pants, which are just a blob of black color, and that's good because we don't have to design anything else here. There we go. I'm just going to color all of this in. The use of black in my line arts is not something that I used to do, but I really like it now, and I just decided to keep going with it. I mean, it's just black pants, so I really don't see any reason at all. There's no other information on them other than they're just black, you know, so no actual reason to, you know, if you had like some really, you know, some design that you just wanted it to show on the pants as well, then it's, I guess, recommended that you don't just color them in black. But since I don't have any such elements on my pants or on her jeans or whatever, I decided to leave that out. And just color it all in. Oh yeah, how do you like the new graphics on my channel? I know that I'll make a Clementine Monday video talking about the new graphics that I created, you know, the new intro, the new, I guess, the channel art or whatever. I really like it actually. So hopefully you do too. And I'm just about done with this. I really need to throw in some haircuts right now because that looks weird. The pants though, I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to add something. I'm gonna have to add something there. Or maybe not, you know. Let's go, let's see the time that we have spent now, okay. I'm just gonna throw in the hair right now, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there though. But I'm thinking that she's gonna have like bandages on her face. So let's first make this lighter. Actually, we don't need this. So there we go. I like that. I like this hairstyle. So this is how I do my hairstyle, see? I don't even think about it too much. I'm just throwing it in. Just a little bit of bandages here. These bandages are here just for fun, you know, so they don't really, it's not like she's injured or anything like that. But she's gonna have to have hair here up, so there we go. I really like that. So let's just now refine the hair. So this is the kind of refining that I can do and it'll still look good, you know, because earlier in the video I talked about refining and that it basically, for me, it just doesn't look that good. Like, I don't make it very nice. It has its style, right? It has a very beautiful look to it, but I just can't get it to look good. But when it comes to hair, which is, you know, when the initial sketch is very close to the final product or the final design, no problem, you know. Oopsie. Made a little bit of a mistake there. I remember my math teacher in elementary school got so mad if you used the word oops. She got really mad. She was like, what the hell, man? Why are you using the word? Don't do that to me. And she was like, because she could really pissed off if you didn't know any math. Oh well. Don't worry, I was always the kid that didn't know any math and didn't know and that ever made like, and I never had like homework, so yeah. You should probably make homework. If they give you homework, you should probably do it. Because I know I had a lot of trouble with math in the first year of high school. Started doing that homework, and after that, I was like probably the second best in class when it came to math. Because believe me, it's not that hard if you just know what chemicals you have to mix. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. If you didn't get that joke, that means that's good. That's good that you didn't get it. If you did, I was joking. No, math is not that hard. It really is not. I don't know why I'm talking about math when we're drawing, but if you're still in school and you're very depressed because of you have a math test or whatever, and you're just watching this video right now, maybe in the future, maybe like 5 years after this video has been posted, you should know that even if it is 5 years, or even if it's 2 years, or even if it's like on Friday, like, you know, today, when you're watching it, today it came out, today for you anyways, don't worry, math is not that easy. You should just, you know, you should just do exercises that you were given and you should be fine, really. I'm not joking. Alright, so throwing in this hairstyle now. It's taking quite a bit of time actually. I was hoping it would go faster. But you gotta put time in that hair. Even in real life. How much time do you put in your hair? I know I don't even make my hairstyle anymore. I know I want to, but it's just like I'm just too lazy to do it. So I just have normal hair. I wish I could just like anime, when they wake up, their hair is just already set. That would be the best. I'll just delete some of this hair there. So let's see what we got. We've got awesomeness. Alright people, this is pure awesomeness. If you don't think this character looks awesome, you don't look awesome. Alright, she looks freaking sexy as hell. What should her name be? I think her name is going to be Hana. That's right, her name is going to be Hana. Which in Japanese means, or from Japanese, translated to English means flower, or rose. I think it's actually flower, that's not a rose. Hana the something, she's gonna be that. Let's see, what else, how much time have we spent on that? We spent 6 minutes on that. We got 20 minutes, and I think that in 20 minutes I can actually design the entire thing here. The foot, or the feet, or whatever. And after I'm done with that, that's gonna be it for this tutorial. And I'm not even sure if this is like a tutorial, it's just my designing process. I'm sorry if you expected something else. When it comes to tutorials, it's very hard to create something that would, you know, be for everyone. I'm not exactly sure, you know, what you're looking for. So this might not be exactly what you wanted it. And I love how I say wanted it, always wanted. But, you know, hopefully it served some purpose. You know, hopefully you learned something out of this process. I'm not ending the video, don't worry, it's just I'm talking. I think I should make it like low waist. No, the pants should be like low waist. Like so. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. There we go. You heard the little message thing. Hopefully I get to edit out all the stuff that I was supposed to edit out, because it's 2 hours of footage. It's gonna be very annoying to just edit it all out. I think this was YouTube again. You know, 2 hours of footage, I have to look it over, and I don't think that I want to look over of 2 hours of footage. So here I'm just deleting all the whole black thing. I should have probably thought about that earlier, but hey, it's just a little bit of work. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it, bro. Or brunette. Whatever, brunette. That's actually a girl with brown hair, right? I don't know how to call a girl bro. Alright, I love how I call my viewers potatoes, though. Don't you just love that? We're potato people. I mean, if you don't like potatoes, that's fine. I love potatoes. I love French fries. Do you like French fries? Alright. And I'm just gonna create that little line going there, and add some sexy factor to her, and by that I mean adding the little thing. This is, you see, what is really sexy about characters is not making them half naked. I mean, that is hot and sexy or whatever, but if you make subtle indications of, let's say, you know, we now see that she, you know, she's clearly wearing a G-string, or I think that's what these underwear are called. If you make subtle indications, you know, that's a lot more sexy than having her be naked, you know. Cause sure, she's hot, but I mean, come on. I'd much rather see a girl that's like in underwear in a game than much rather is again a really weird word to, you know, be using, I guess, in this case, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to, you know, appealing, what appeals to the audience more, I would say that you can indicate things so it's a little bit more safe. You know, you cannot make a character whose like boobs are bouncing around naked or whatever in a fighting game. That just isn't gonna work. I don't, you know, you can, but very immature, and just, you know, also very rude to women, I would say. But what I do think that, you know, you can do is you just indicate things like that with elements in your design. If you just draw her underwear, let's say, people know what kind of underwear she's wearing. Now that's something that's really sexy. Now obviously, I mean, in this case they don't really look good, so I'm just gonna throw them out, but I'm just gonna actually, there we go. In this case they don't look that good. Okay, so you just have to try and error. But what I'm trying to say is, if they did look good, if you recall back my Bullet, you know, Bullet, my character named Bullet, she has her G-string out, and you can totally see it. And you know, her pants are really, really low, so you know, almost to the point where you can see her crotch. Crotch is so weird. But basically, when you get to that, that's what's, you know, sexy. Not the whole not the whole thing where you kind of just like draw her almost half naked with a big gun, you know. Sure, that is sexy or whatever, but it's not that challenging to do, and very easy, but also very immature. So remember that it's more than anything, it's just immature to be doing that. Sure, a lot of games, especially Japanese games, I would say, have a lot of that. But there's a particular reason, because people like half-naked chicks, but you still don't have to. Try to avoid that. Is what I'm getting at. Try to avoid making half-naked chicks. Because even though it looks good, a part of it still looks a little bit ridiculous. There we go. And just make this, thinner. Let me just Alright, let's see. Well, how much time do I have left? Probably nothing, right? Oh, 10 minutes. Can I design this in 10 minutes? That is the question. Probably not. So I'm gonna do one leg and then just copy it to the other side. And my leg of choice is this one. Now I'm not gonna use this, or should I? No. A little bit of it. A little bit of this design I will use, but mainly let's go with this one. So it's just a little bit of a spike here. There we go. And I'm gonna I'm just gonna do it like this. Oh yeah, and in here we throw in the bandages. That's part of the design. Alright, so the only thing I'm gonna later do is gonna add a little bit more waviness to it. And then I repeat the design on this side. I'm gonna go with one. Now I really want to, but I really like the sharpness of that one, so this is gonna have to be sharp. I'm sorry, people, I'm sorry. Come on, you be sharp. I think the sharp one looks a lot better. There we go. Alright, so So yeah, you probably just saw cut added me out to this part because I had quite some trouble, you know, creating this entire piece here. It just, the shapes didn't look correct. So now that I finally, I would say finally got them in. We can continue. So I'm not sure how long this footage is, this recording. It's already way too, like, it's already over 2 hours, my recording. But hopefully it's not, you know, too much over 2 hours. In the end, when I edit everything out, all the little, I guess, mistakes. So now I just want to oopsie. I want to throw this here. Cool. Throw it in. Alright, so that's what I like about these shoes, is these little lines. So yeah, I'm starting to be really quiet all of a sudden. That's not good, guys. Don't worry, there's gonna be music, so there's not gonna be complete silence when you're watching this anyways. Hopefully. Hopefully. No, I'm 100% sure that there's gonna be music, so I'm sorry that if it's been a little bit boring, I guess. Hopefully this turns out okay, or hopefully that you like it. And if you do, leave a like and subscribe. No, I'm joking. The reason why I never asks for like subscribers, like subscribe or whatever, the reason why I never do that is, well, I haven't really started doing it yet, is because if people like it, I'm pretty sure they will subscribe on their own. Telling them to subscribe, at least, it can get annoying, is all I'm trying to say. So I skipped a part. I don't say it. I'm sure people that, those who really want to see more will definitely check out my channel for more. Alright, so I think this is about it. Alright, let's see. So this design obviously has some untrue details to it. Well, I lost a little bit of this. Okay. I accidentally drew this part on the wrong layer, but now we can just insert it in. There we go. More or less. The cats are going really crazy. I'm sorry if you're hearing all that. They're going really crazy right now. Or at least one of them is. But we're almost done, so it doesn't really matter. It matters not what you think. Alright, so I'm done with this piece right now. There we go. Copy paste, just horizontally reflect this. Just it goes to this side. Just a little bit more in like that. We just make a little bit of a indication of these, whatever, here. Alright, so let's look at the overall design. This is how it looks like. So this is what I came up with. Let's see how much time it took. So it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes on my recording. It might be a little bit less, a little bit more. I'm not really sure. So this is the front view. The only thing that I'm gonna do now is just create the back view for this character, and the back view is obviously gonna be done time-lapse. So let me just add a little bit of things to this one. So yeah, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Had a lot of fun making it. I'm sorry, I know it was 2 hours long, so you know, way longer than what usually they are. So the only thing that's gonna happen now is I'm gonna make the back view, and I'm also gonna refine a little bit, you know, a little bit. Oh, let me actually cancel. There we go. We can now delete this or just minimize it or whatever, hide the layer. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Again, I'm repeating myself, but it was, you know, it was really long. But you know, hopefully you watched through the entire thing. It took me 2 hours to make the front view, which I'm very happy with the time it took. You know, the design is, you know, it is what it is. It might still slightly change when it comes to the digital painting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, hopefully you learned something. If not, then why are you still on this channel? No, I'm joking, but you know, hopefully you did learn something. I know that I'm not very talkative when it comes to real-time videos. It's very hard for me to talk and work at the same time. But yeah, this is the design. So her name is going to be Hana something. We don't know what yet, but yeah, like I said, I guess we'll see you in the next video. You know, if you want anything particular to be done, because I am going to also start a new series where I do more theoretical tutorials, things like lighting and, you know, proportions and things like that. So if you want to see anything in particular, you leave that shit in the comments below. You know, if you're gonna make it this far, that is. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye. make sure that the entire thing doesn't overwhelm the character, which this might be actually happening in this case. So what I'm going to